Back with us live now.
And Gavaskar might have ducked into that one. Certainly took his eye off the ball. Be interested to see what the call is there. Must have got a bit of glove to it.
McDermott to Gavaskar.
Another no ball. It wasn't a no ball. But 4 runs to Gavaskar, and he really is starting to gain in confidence. And Sonny really thrashing away at anything that's outside off stump. And the Australian bowlers have really got to get right on the stumps. As soon as they're outside the stumps, either side, the Indian batsmen take time.
And that's away through past point, and it looks as though it'll get to the fence. Yes, it will. So that's yet another boundary to Sunil Gavaskar, and it really is proving to be India's day.
That's a lovely shot. Now, McDermott should be learning from this. He should be learning that you don't bowl on Gavaskar's pad.
And a good short delivery there from Craig McDermott. Wayne Phillips couldn't quite get to it. Got a hand on it, but couldn't hang on to it.
Well, Phillips obviously thought he dropped that. He thought it came off Gavaskar's glove. It just seemed to me that there was a bit more side and shirt. Clipped him on the wrist, or just above the wrist, with a sharply lifting delivery. Well, that was rather a nasty experience for Gavaskar, and it meant that he was unable.
Good first up delivery too from Craig McDermott. Still working on that a little there.
No third man, so that's quite a safe shot. Simply flashed away over that slip and gully area.
5 for 259, and Craig McDermott having a rest. And it's going to be Bruce Reid brought into the attack. Just short of David Hookes in the slips. It was a poor effort by the Australians then to try and get across and cut that one off. Merv Hughes making a valiant attempt, just drags it back. And pick up 3 runs. 4 runs, in fact. But that was a sloppy piece of fielding in the slips, because it didn't come up all that quickly. One would have thought that one of the slip fields would have got across and cut it off.
David Boone, well, you can see the benefit of a minty or two. Adds yards onto your pace.
Brings a smile to his face too. Not very often you get Booney to smile.
And very well fielded. Wouldn't have been much in that, I don't think. David Boone picked it up, threw at the stumps at the bowler's end. Gavaskar, I reckon, must have been struggling. It was a great piece of fielding from Boone. He had to go wide left. Oh, yards. And in fact, if he'd thrown to Ray Bright instead of at the stumps, then Gavaskar still would have been gone.
That's a good shot. Beautifully placed. Realising that the boundary's pretty short on that side, Gavaskar knew that all he had to do was find the gap, and with reasonable timing there was a boundary.
It's in the end, he's dropped him. Well, Hookes has been waiting there all day for that opportunity, and that one went flying across to his right. Out went the right hand, which is not his best hand. He's of course a left-hander. He got his hand to it and deflected it away down towards third man, so that's an opportunity lost.
Bruce Reid now comes in to Binney.
One played nicely square of the wicket on the offside. That'll run down towards the boundary. And it's well played by Roger Binney. Takes him into double figures.
And there's 4 more. Doesn't do to get offline or off length for this little man Gavaskar.
facing Craig McDermott. And there it is. He's picked it off his toes beautifully on the onside, and that's rather appropriate that he should bring up his century with a shot that he plays so well and so often.
Well, you're watching history being made. Sir Donald Bradman wasn't here yesterday to watch the man that surpassed his 29 Test match hundreds. It's now 31 Test match hundreds to Sonny Gavaskar. He's been there for a long time, 356 minutes yesterday. Retired hurt on 39 at the end of the second night, and there it is, a magical moment.
And a typical shot that brought up his 100, and a typical reaction from Gavaskar after making that 100. Just have a look at this. That's exactly what he did after completing his century. And a tremendous shot. You really cannot afford to bowl on those pads. Even on the with the slow outfield, he still got it away. Well, it almost looked like it was into the fence, but apparently Greg Matthews was able to drag it back. Umpire's just checking with Matthews that he's quite happy that the young man saved it, so the 400 comes up for India.
Yes, we see again another example of an Australian fieldsman going to ground. The baseball slide, hooks the feet around it, missed the ball and scooped it back with his left hand.
And a good shot straight down the ground. Once again, it's Matthews who's got the chase. This time he'll pull it back well inside the boundary. Same result, they get 3.
New Zealand had a century partnership for the last wicket against Australia in Sydney. If you had 2 of those, I think it'd be the first time ever against the same side in the one season. Memory tells me that that hasn't happened before. Different circumstances, the 2 matches. It's 9 for 514. Hooks to Shivlal Yadav. And that could be it. The old-fashioned full toss. So often a successful delivery. Arthur Mailer used to say that. And it's done the trick here. Hooks, where all the other bowlers have failed, has given it the high-flighted fully.